Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So we are back with our next class, very important, crystal field splitting in square planar complexes. तो अभी तक हमने मेटल लिगैंड जो कोऑर्डिनेशन केमिस्ट्री का जो पोर्शन है उसमें अभी तक हमने टेट्राहेड्रल कॉम्प्लेक्स का देखा, क्रिस्टल फील्ड स्प्लिटिंग, ऑक्टाहेड्रल कॉम्प्लेक्स का देखा हमने, क्रिस्टल फील्ड स्प्लिटिंग, एंड नाउ वी हैव अनदर इंपॉर्टेंट four coordinate complex, square planar complex. So it's basically an ML4 complex. इससे पहले हमने ML4 कॉम्प्लेक्स में देखा था टेट्राहेड्रल. सो दिस इज द नेक्स्ट ज्योमेट्री विच इज पॉसिबल इन द ML4 कॉम्प्लेक्स. यानी हमारे पास अगर कोई भी कोऑर्डिनेशन कॉम्प्लेक्स मेटल लाइन के साथ 4 लिगैंड्स अटैच्ड है एंड देन दैट हैज अ स्क्वायर प्लेनर ज्योमेट्री जिसको हम रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं बाय D4H पॉइंट ग्रुप. तो इसका क्रिस्टल फील्ड स्प्लिटिंग कैसा होगा? सो विल गो बैक. बिफोर विल गो टू द क्रिस्टल फील्ड स्प्लिटिंग, पहले हम देखेंगे स्क्वायर प्लेनर होता क्या है. स्क्वायर प्लेनर बेसिकली originates from the octahedral complex. Let us see. This is your ML4. हम जानते हैं octahedral complex में 4 ligands, they are attached to the central metal line, they are on the plane. So it becomes a square plane. So we have a square plane present there, and then we have one ligand above the plane and one ligand below the plane. So we have a total of 6 ligands. Now this becomes an octahedral complex. So उसको हम अगर बनाते हो ऐसे, this becomes an octahedral complex. This is your octahedral complex. 2 डायमेंशन पर थोड़ा दिखाना मुश्किल है तो आप इसको ऐसे देख सकते हो. ऊपर इसके ऊपर 1, 2, 3 और 4 और नीचे भी 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have 6 sides. Fine, this is an octahedron, 6 ligands. Now इस पे अगर हम क्या कर ले, we'll do a step number 1. एक प्रोसेस कर लेते हैं that we will stretch these ligands which are axial ligands which are along the z axis. If you अगर उसको z axis मान के चले, इस axis को, this axis, so if you say it's a z axis, so along the z axis we'll stretch this ligand above, and this ligand is above another side, this that will stretch these 2 ligands. When we stretch these ligands, अब देखिए जैसे हम इसको stretch करेंगे, initially all the 6 ligands they are this is the same bond, they look at an equal distance. जैसे इसको stretch करेंगे तो ये जो bonds है these they will come closer. That's the length that these जो आप plane पे जो 4 bonds है, those ligands they will come closer toward the metal line. That means the bond length will shorten. So upon stretching along the z-axis, so we have a figure present like so we have metal line here. ये जो 4 ligands है on the plane, on the y and z, this is y and x axis, so their bond length will get shortened. Because the bond length is short, ligands will come closer to the metal line. ये हम easily देख सकते हैं अगर हमारे पास एक cubical box हो, उसको हम एक side से stretch कर ले ऊपर से, then we can observe this behavior there also easily. So now this plane is, the square plane is here. So these bond lengths, they are smaller than this bond lengths, all these 4. So the bond length is shortened because these bonds now they are elongated. इसलिए मैं इसको थोड़ा सा लंबा दिखा रहा हूँ. अब देखिए यहाँ पे they are elongated because they are stretched. ठीक है ना? अब मैं यहाँ से मिलाऊंगा, they are stretched, so they are coming closer. In the next step, if I further stretch them, that is, I will end up with a situation जहाँ पे बिल्कुल ligands और metal के बीच में जो interaction है वो खत्म हो जाएगी. So I should say a removal of ligands along z-axis. So when I do this step, I will remove the ligands along the z-axis. So I will end up with a situation. So I will have finally ये further shorten हो जाएगी जो length है. So our net result is that after these 2 steps, we have a complex which is ML4 complex. मैं यहाँ पे दिखा लेता हूँ. So we moved from this octahedral state. This is octahedral geometry. It was an ML6 complex. And this is geometry is octahedral geometry. Point group is also OH. Then we have structured these two ligands along the z-axis. So then it has resulted in the the reduction of the bond length along these XY ligands which are on the plane. So then we have a structured ML6, but this is structured one. So we have stretched along ML6. Is structured complex को जिसमें tetrahedral octahedral geometry got stretched, it got distorted. It's called as distorted octahedral. Distorted. So it's called as distorted octahedral geometry now. Octahedral geometry. And this distorted octahedral geometry, जहाँ पे दो trans ligands या दो ligands on the z-axis, वो थोड़े they have moved apart, they have moved away from the met line, that the interaction got weakened. और इसमें ये जो bond length है, it is less compared to what was in the octahedral. So this is called as tetragonal geometry. So this geometry is basically called as your tetragonal geometry. But tetragonal geometry now it becomes unstable. Usually ये exist नहीं होती है, लेकिन there are some cases where this tetragonal geometry does exist. Usually in the complexes where we have a phenomena called as John-Teller distortion. Now that I will not discuss because it's itself a big topic. John-Teller distortion. In those complexes, because of other reasons, the geometry is becoming stabilized. So there only it exists. Otherwise, usually it is not stable. जब हम फिर further इसको इन दो ligands को remove करेंगे, so we'll end up with this complex ML4 complex, where we have all the four ligands on the plane. So this is basically your square planar geometry, and it is designated by D4H point group. So this is your square planar geometry. Now, जिस तरह हमने देखा octahedral के केस में octahedral crystal field splitting, then we have tetrahedral crystal field splitting. Now, what is the crystal field split diagram in case of square planar? So very easy. I will start with the octahedral, then we'll see what happens when we stretch these Z ligands along the axis, and then finally the diagram will give us the crystal field stabilization diagram for these complexes. So we'll start it as per this theory, for example. So we'll start from here. Start from here. Last octahedral diagram में हमने देखा था if you have 5 d orbitals on the midline, so they are almost of same energy. So this is the situation of d orbitals when we have the free midline, and then when we formed the octahedral complex, then we had this type of situation. One and another orbital that's got reached energy, and 3 lowered in the energy. So 3 orbitals जो lowered in the energy, they were dxy, dyz, and dzx. 2 orbitals which got raised in the energy, they are dx square minus y square and dz square. So they got raised in the energy. These were the 5 orbitals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 minutes के बाद 5 orbitals. So this was the case of the octahedral crystal field splitting in case of this complex. That when it forms the ML6 complex, so we have these two orbitals, they got splitted. So this is called as a crystal field splitting energy case of octahedral. Now when we stretch the Z, we know that these ligands which are along the on the plane, they will come closer. Now when they will come closer, that means जो orbitals on the जिनमें x और y का component present हो, because this is your x and this is your y plane, ठीक? So plane पे x y and ऊपर नीचे जो है z plane. तो x and y पे जो ligands है, उन x and y पे जो orbitals है midline पे. So because now ligands are coming closer, so there will be more repulsion. So those orbitals which have x and y component, they will have more repulsion than y and z. अब देखिए x and y component यहाँ पे है, so it will get more repelled. So situation is that we have now these energies are also splitting. So this will get raised in the energy. So this is your dz square because z square में आपका x y component नहीं है, so it will get overall lowered in the energy, while x and y square, क्योंकि जब ligands along the x and y they will come close to the metal lines, x and y की electron density orbitals पे जो d metal है बहुत ही along the x and y axis, so they will get more repulsion and they will get raised in the energy. अब यहाँ पे x and y का देखो तो component that x y is present here, x y component, and it lies along the x and y. इसमें जो electron density is between the x and y, इसमें ज्यादा x y component, इसमें y z है, इसमें z वाला component, इसमें x and y component, so this will get raised in energy, while this will get lowered in the energy. So the result is that we have a situation like this. So we have a situation where the so x will get xy, these are another two orbitals 1 and 2. So this is your yz, this is zx. So x and y will get raised in energy, an orbital x and y that will get raised in energy. So this diagram now, this situation, this crystal field is splitting this portion. So this is called as, this is for the tetragonal crystal field splitting. उसके बाद जब हम ligands को completely remove करते हैं, so these ligands they will come very closer, they have more repulsion. और Z में तो बिल्कुल, since they are going away, that means the energy will get further lowered. So that means x and y square will get further raised in the energy. So ultimate situation is this. This is your x square minus y square, क्योंकि ये further जब ligands are coming further closer to the metal, जो उसमें orbitals है along the x and y, they will get more raised in the energy. तो x and y यहाँ पे है, so it will get now raised in energy. So this is x and y, it will get very much raised. So this will get lowered in the energy. The z square. So these also will get lowered in the energy. So this is your, these are the different orbitals. So this is your dyz, this is dzx. So this is our crystal field splitting, ये जो portion है for the resulting square planar complex, and this gap between the x square minus y square and dxy, this is called as crystal field stabilization energy or crystal field splitting energy in the square planar complex. यहाँ से लगता है it's very small, but ideally क्योंकि ये जो overall इनमें जो change होगी that is more, क्योंकि इसमें lowering इन तीनों orbitals में बहुत ज्यादा हो जाती है, तो overall is that even though they are raising the energy, overall the complex becomes highly stable and its value is more. So this crystal field stabilization energy or splitting in case of square planar complex is greater than octahedral complex, and this is greater than the tetrahedral complexes. So this is overall the relation that square planar complexes are more stable compared to the octahedral complex compared to the tetrahedral complexes. So because of that, crystal field stabilization energy is more. So ये वाला portion actually में है diagram, this one. This is how the orbitals are getting splitted in the square planar complex. Square planar complex में usually जिन complexes में metal के पास D8 configuration है, they usually form the square planar complex. For example, we'll take some examples: nickel, CN4 complex, nickel D8 configuration 2 minus, so this will exist as a square planar complex. इसी तरीके से we can have palladium tetrachloride complex. This is 2 negative. Likely gold can form. ये कुछ important examples है gold chloride जो square planar geometry exist बनाते हैं. So these are some of the complexes which actually will form the square planar. They will prefer the square planar. तो square planar के केस में एक जहाँ पे आपका D8 configuration metal का होगा और second वहाँ पे usually कि आपका ligand भी बहुत strong होगा. So the result is that they have a greater crystal field stabilization energy. These complexes are greater field crystal splitting energy and they are more stable. And let us say we have a D8 complex. Now अगर मैं electrons को distribute करना हो तो we can easily do it like this: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, क्योंकि इसका ऑर्बिटल बहुत ऊंचा है, बहुत ऊपर एनर्जी में. सो दैट मीन्स यूजुअली इन द D8 complexes all these electrons they are paired. So they are paired. because that dx square minus y square is raised in the energy very much. ठीक? So when they are pure, that means the square planar complex, they will exist as low spin complexes. The important point है. ये सारे important points है as far as the objective exam is concerned and the competitive exams like NET, GATE, so on. So this is all about the crystal field splitting. In short, about the square planar complexes. So this portion was octahedral. This portion is tetragonal geometry. ये भी important topic है लेकिन इस syllabus में नहीं है. ये one, this is actually the crystal field splitting diagram for the square planar complex, and this is how actually we have deduced this. This is all about what the basics of the crystal field splitting in the square planar complexes.